welcome back to my channel. We finna get straight into this video real quick. We're just gonna do a little get ready with me. We're gonna try out some new products, and at that we finna answer some of y'all's questions. Y'all finna get to know me a little bit or whatever. So let's get straight into this beat. I do have a package, so we're gonna open this up real quick just to see what it is. Oh, I'm already knowing. I know y'all seen these viral sweatpants on TikTok. Go get them. Off with the most common question that y'all asked me, and that's obviously gonna be, what is my favorite makeup product? I don't have a specific favorite makeup product, but I do have a favorite makeup brand. You know what I'm talking about? Let me say it's Too Faced, because baby, this brand has been riding with me since I first started doing makeup. So I would definitely say y'all need to copy out some Too Faced. Everything in their brand is good. Y'all wanted to know a really good drugstore brand, and there's a lot of really good makeup brands obviously in the drugstore, because I've been using them since I was a youngin'. The #1 drugstore I would recommend for you is Milani. Y'all, Milani has good eyebrow stuff, good cream stuff, good lip gloss and lip liners, and they have very good primers and setting sprays. That's like where it's at when it comes to drugstore makeup. Milani, sponsor me. Y'all, I'm not gonna prime today because I did go on my collagen. I'm gonna put y'all on with the Medicube collagen. I got it off the TikTok shop. I would very much recommend y'all go get this. This literally has helped my acne a lot, and also like made my skin glow a lot more. I was asked, was makeup something that I always wanted to do, and why? So I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all for real. Makeup wasn't something I always wanted to do. I honestly was kind of like pushed into doing it by my dad. My dad was the person who took me to go buy my first makeup palette, my first concealer, foundation, all of the above. He was always that type of dad to just uplift me and always want me to love myself, I guess you could say. And that he's the reason I'm doing makeup to this day. He was the person who pushed me to do it, because y'all, I wanted to be a veteran. I wanted to go to the army. I wanted to basically be like a tomboy, you know? But my dad pushed me to do makeup, and I feel like that's honestly why I'm such a girly girl in a way. But other than that, I love my job. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. Okay, I'm gonna be using a new contour stick, so I'm gonna put y'all on. I don't know what this is called, but it is gonna be linked on my TikTok, so y'all can go get it. Cause this looks like real, like the shade is literally perfect for my skin tone. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I should go in with a lot of this though, but I literally did. So we're gonna see how this looks. What did I do before social media? So y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I worked 9 to 5s. I worked like in the food service, and I did work at restaurants. I would be like a busser. I was a cashier. I worked at McDonald's, y'all. Like, I did work before I started on social media. I did not like working at all whatsoever. I hated the product. So pretty and pigmented. So pain on birth, 1 out of 10. I would definitely rate birth in general a 0. It did not hurt at all. Like that epidural, Picasso, I love it. Chef's kiss, did what it needed to do, because y'all, I did not feel a thing. Before I got the epidural, baby, pain was like an 8. Yeah. And having a daughter changed my way of thinking. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It definitely did. 100% did. As the oldest of all my siblings in my family hold, I would definitely say I was misunderstood in a lot of ways, and becoming a mother to a daughter kind of made me think of all these scenarios in my head. When it all comes together, there's a lot of things that you have to be patient about. I'm not gonna lie, before I had a baby, I was not a very patient person. I was not a very, like, you know, I was too outgoing, too out there. Of course, me having a daughter like would obviously change the way I think, because of course, like, I'm not gonna think the exact same way as teenage girl Naomi would, obviously. What is my longest relationship? Y'all, my longest relationship, I don't know about y'all, people be saying 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. Baby, what? You could deal with a person for that long? Not I, baby. My longest relationship was definitely a 1.5 years. Did having my daughter impact my life? Most definitely. that's probably the reason why I'm at where I'm at today, why I'm in this room sitting here today. Before my daughter, y'all, I was by myself. I had nobody, literally. And literally stranded. This is gonna get a little deep, a little personal, of course. My mom had left me right when I was about 3 months pregnant, and I literally had to depend on my cousin. And props to my cousin, I love you so much if you're watching this. All love, always. But I met the people that I met, my godparents, and they took me in. And since then, I've been here with my daughter, and I'm so beyond grateful because I feel like if it weren't for my daughter, then I wouldn't be here. And not only that, just these people are the most kind-hearted people in the entire world. I love my godparents with all my heart. Plan on getting any more tattoos. Y'all, I already have, how many tattoos? 4 tattoos, I would say. And y'all, when I tell you the second that I got my first tattoo, I wanted to keep getting more and more and more and more and more, and it's still like that. I'm gonna get my whole sleeve tatted. After I got my daughter's name tatted, I knew for sure that this was gonna be the first like full sleeve to finish, because I just feel like this is gonna be my most meaningful like sleeve tat, because there's gonna be a lot of names on this hand. This one size powder do it for me every time. Translucent, baby, this works at. When was it that I realized that I wanted to start doing makeup? Y'all, in 2022, I got approached by these 3 African American women. Like, y'all, these women literally were like a guardian angel or something for like my plans or something in life, because they literally went up to me while I was at a nail salon. Mind you, I lived at a house that had a nail salon like right across the street from it. They started talking to me. They were complimenting my makeup. They were in town for a little visit with the family and stuff, and they decided to book me and ask me if I could do their makeup, knowing that I wasn't really officially doing makeup yet, but I did have everything that I needed to do makeup. The reactions, that's when I knew that this was meant for me, because I loved it. Like, it genuinely just heart warm as fuck. Crazy to me that literally like I did their makeup and they loved it. And when I tell you, they were like posting me, reposting my ad, and I was just like, it was like a different kind of feeling, but it was like that feeling that I knew that I was doing something that I was meant to do for real. Like, I don't even mean to be exaggerating. Like, when I tell y'all, I knew that I was meant to do makeup after I did those 3 girls' faces. I'm setting my whole face with the Huda Beauty powder, y'all. This is the key to smooth base. Is that Huda Beauty powder, y'all. Have I ever gotten a Brazilian wax? I have gotten multiple Brazilian waxes, and when I tell y'all, once you go to get a wax, you're never gonna shave down there again, baby girl. Start getting waxes, baby. Like, that shit undefeated, like, and it lasts so long. Like, baby, you don't gotta worry about feeling them little prickly things down there whenever, you know what I'm talking about. Do I want any more kids? I do not want any more kids. Like, when I tell y'all, I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking I'm one and done. Like, once I'm like married and I'm like in a house with my man and I have a husband, y'all, I'm gonna give that man a kid. Like, TMI, but like, that's just what it is. I feel like any girl would give their man a kid if their man puts them in a house, buys them a car, you know, like treats them like a wife. Be thinking you all in love when they really love bomb. No, baby, I'm talking about next time I give a man a kid, there's gonna be the man that doesn't just love bomb me, baby. He's giving me the world and more. Y'all did ask me a lot of questions about my daughter, pregnancy, stuff like that. So we finna get into that. What age did I have my daughter at? Y'all, I had my daughter at 17. Yes, I had my baby very, very young. For the people who choose to judge, just get off of my video like right now, because no, we're not gonna do that here. How did my parents react when they found out that I was pregnant? Dad was like super in shock, super in disbelief, but he was super happy for me, and he really wanted me to do what was best for me, no matter what it was. He wasn't trying to enforce anything on me. He was super supportive, super loving, super caring, super like kind of sad, I would say. Yeah, he was kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie, but he was super happy at the same time, if that makes sense. And as for my mom, y'all, my mom literally didn't give no one. She really didn't even mind me at all when I was pregnant. She didn't help me, she didn't call me, she didn't do nothing. My mom didn't like that I was pregnant. She was disappointed in me, period. How did I find out I was pregnant? Now, let me tell y'all. I was at my homegirl's house. I just so happened to realize that my period was late. And I was like, you know what? why don't I just take a test? They had tests there, so I was like, why don't I just take one? They had tests in the restroom, literally right there where I could see them, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely taking one of these. So I took it. Yeah. Yep. Cried. Was sad as the frick. And not only that, it was overwhelming. Okay, y'all, we're gonna be trying out these lashes that they sent me. Eden Cosmetics _shop. Y'all can go get some lashes from her. Can't even say what style they are. Made me get into doing makeup. And again, I answered this question. It was literally my father. I would take my mom's makeup sometimes. And I just remember the first time my dad took me to go buy makeup, it was because my mom was yelling at me because taking her makeup. So he took me to go buy my own makeup. Don't play with him. Is makeup my only source of income? Is that the only way that I make money? No, y'all. That is not the only way I make money. I do not do makeup full time. I wish I did. Honestly, if I could do makeup full time, I would. Trust me. How was my first time, which is kind of crazy to me? Y'all, let me tell you. Whack, 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 whack. That's all I gotta say. Simple. Do I work out? Y'all, I used to work out like consistently, obviously, and I honestly just stopped. I haven't worked out in over a month, I would say. I kind of just been stalling out because I will work out here and there, like whenever I have the energy to do it, and now I rarely do it. My first time ever sneaking out, y'all. Oh my god, I was slick. I was a slick one until I wasn't slick anymore, and my mom had to put, like, she literally sealed the windows with like that big foamy stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she sealed them up. I'm talking about there was no getting out of those windows. Now to go see a boy or whatever. Y'all, wasn't even worth it. Didn't even get no, you know what I'm talking about? That's not even the point. The point was, why was I sneaking out at the age of 13 years old? Like, my daughter better. Now, baby, where you going? It's 2 in the morning. Let's go. I got the keys. Like, what? No. I'm not gonna have that sneaking out shit with my daughter. I cannot handle it. I feel like I'm gonna panic. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. What pushed me to start YouTube? It took me a really long time to decide to do YouTube because I am very like, I procrastinate a lot when it comes to things that I'm gonna dedicate myself to. Certain things, not all things though. Y'all are the reason why I started this. Whoever texted me or ever set up on my story or ever just in general told me start a YouTube channel, this is because of you, shorty. I love you. I appreciate you. And just thank you for believing in me, most definitely. Most importantly, gotta set the face. But y'all did ask me what was my favorite Starbucks drink. I don't really go to Starbucks as much as I used to. I definitely always get a caramel macchiato, hot upside down with extra caramel and whipped cream. But I also like the iced coffee as well, you know, the viral TikTok coffee, because period, I always love to get her as well. Going in with my last couple touches. Beat 8 today, and I'm definitely going to recommend y'all go get that cream contour because it looks so good. This is in the shade No Limits Harmony, period. We love her. All for the glam, period. Look at it. I hope y'all enjoyed this little video or whatever. I didn't get to everybody's questions, but it's okay because there's always going to be a part 2. Ask me more questions underneath this video so y'all can get a part 2, okay? Next time I'm going to use a lot more new products that I haven't really touched on. Have a great rest of y'all's day, bookies, or a great rest of y'all's night, period.